In this step-by-step tutorial, I will teach you how to activate Webflow localization settings. The first thing you need to do is to navigate to the Webflow website. Once you are there, access your project's settings panel. The settings panel can be easily accessed through the left toolbar on your screen. You can also find it by clicking on the globe icon that is placed prominently in the top bar of your screen. After clicking the globe icon, you would need to select Localization Settings from the drop-down menu that appears. Upon entering the Settings panel, your next task is to locate the Localization tab. The Localization tab is not hard to find as it is directly placed inside the Settings panel for easy access. Once you've found the Localization tab, your next step is to click on it. At this point, you will need to set your site's default language, a step known as setting your primary locale. You can easily do this by selecting the language you want to set as default from the drop-down list provided. Following the setting of the primary locale, it's time to configure its options. You will be presented with an array of settings to configure for your default language, such as the display name and whether or not it should be published to a subdirectory. A good example here might be setting the display name as English and deciding to publish it to a subdirectory such as EN. But the beauty of Webflow localization settings lies in the ability to add even more languages to your site. To achieve this, you need to click on the button labeled Add New Locale. Once you've added a new locale, then select the new language you want to add and configure its settings. In the same way, you configured the settings for the primary locale. Upon adding and configuring all the languages you desire for your site, it's important to save all changes by clicking on the aptly labeled Save Changes button. By doing this, you ensure that all the settings come into effect. With these easy-to-follow steps, activating your Webflow localization settings becomes a breeze. And ultimately, your site is optimized for a broader global audience, providing you with the diversity you require for a globally influential